Everly here, and today I'm going to be making a part 3 for Yandere Stan and Kyle ex-listener ASMR. So this is technically part 3. I didn't know if y'all wanted a part 3 for this, but I was bored and I had nothing to do, so you know what? I might as well make a part 3. So I know a lot of you might not watch this. Maybe y'all won't prefer it, so maybe I could start posting videos where I ask y'all what content y'all want me to do next. But maybe I should turn this into a series, okay? I don't know, okay? But I'm still thinking about doing the next series. So, thank you so much again for all the support you guys have brought me to. So this really, it hypes me up to do this. So I'm really excited now. So let's do this. And I'm going to be a little more louder this time since it's not night. And it's a little bit more lighter than usual. Okay, let's get into the video now. So, previously in our last one, you were almost hit by a drunk driver. Well, just joking. You were not almost hit. You did get hit. Okay, so listen up. Well, mainly you got hit by the driver. And Stan and Kyle heard it, so they went outside to go see what it was. And when they went outside, this was their reaction. So this is going to be Stan. So this is both going to be Stan and Kyle both talking real quick, okay? Just like a little reference of them both talking when they see you like this. Listener, is she okay? So yeah, I feel like that was too girlish. So I don't know. Tell me what you think. I mean, I think it was too girlish, but whatever. So Stan picks you up and he says, "Call an ambulance." So Kyle calls an ambulance, and they bring you to the hospital. And so you're in there, and Kyle and Stan are just stressing out. Like Stan is just stressing out so much that he just passed out in the chair. And then for Kyle's just running. He's just walking back and forth because he cannot believe on what happened, and now he is planning on to try to find the drunk driver and confront him. But yeah. So yeah, so let's get into that now. She's gonna be okay. How can I let this happen to her? Stan, are you awake? Of course. She can be okay. I should have let her go outside and pick up the trash cans. Why can it have been me instead of her? So yeah, a doctor comes in and she tells Stan and Kyle that, well, let's get into that right now. Oh, my phone turned off, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. So she comes in the room, she comes outside, and she starts to talk to Stan and Kyle. Excuse me, are you Mr. Poposky and are you Mr. Marsh? Yes, ma'am. Is she okay? She's doing fine. She has a little bit of injuries on her leg, but she should be fine. Oh, thank God. May we come in? Yes, of course you can. Okay. Stan, wake up. Is she okay? Yes, she's fine. We can go in. Come on, let's go say hi. So yeah, they go inside and they start to like hug you, and they both kiss you on the cheek. I don't want to make it too romantic yet, so let's do that right now. Are you okay? Why did you do that? You should know better to not walk out like that. Seriously. And you respond with whatever your answer is, okay? Because you're a listener, so you know, you say whatever you want. So I'm gonna give you some time. You should know better to not do that. Oh, you're such an idiot. Why were you trying to go to go out and do the and get the trash cans? Tell me. Because you wanted to do something nice for us? Oh, listener, you don't have to do that. All me and Kyle care about is you being happy, okay? I just missed you so much. So 3 months pass and you're finally able to go back to school. So Kyle and Stan are still trying to figure out who hit you and who that drunk driver was. So you go back to school and everyone's just looking at you like, oh my god, did you see what happened to her? So yeah, the boys are talking, and then you see Heather. So you go up and try to talk to her because she's been a little jerky. She's been a jerky lately, and you wanted to try and fix that. So you went up to her and you tried asking if you could be friends. And so Heather replied with a mean response like this: "Be friends with you? Of course not. Do you expect me to be friends with an idiot? I mean, are you really that stupid?" Like, there's no... Look, Stan and Kyle are mine, so back off. And you respond with something, I don't know, do whatever. What? No, they're not in love with you. I mean, right? So yeah, she starts to cry and she goes back to her girl best friend. So you walk by and you go to the cafe. So then there, you see Wendy and Bibi. So Wendy comes up to you and says, "So, you're with Stan now." And yeah, so you're with Stan now. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're making him happy. But seriously, you gotta stop getting into trouble. One of these days, you're just gonna die. See you later. And, yeah, pretty dark. But whatever. So, that was kind of weird, I thought. But, you go to Stan and Kyle's house. You go to Stan's house, and you asked if you guys could have a sleepover. And surprisingly, Stan said yes. And Kyle was in the mood, so he said yes. So y'all are in bed, and y'all are playing some games, and then y'all decide to go to sleep. So y'all are sleeping, and unfortunately, Heather kidnaps you. And you wake up in a dark basement, in her basement. So yeah, so she keeps you in there until the next day, and you don't show up into school since you're in the basement. But yeah, Stan and Kyle are wondering where you are, and Heather comes up and says, "Hey boys, you wanna hang out?" And they respond with a no. They respond with a no, like, "Heather, look, we don't actually have time. We're trying to look for a listener, so if you could just back off, thanks." Wait, boys, I'll get the revenge I need. So she goes back to her house and she looks in the basement and it's dark. So they're searching for you outside just to see if you're outside somewhere. Or they go to your house and ask if you were there, and your parents said, "No, I haven't seen her since yesterday." So now they're starting to get worried. So then Heather's in there with you, and she starts to talk with you, so let's get into that right now. "Oh, you poor little thing. You really realize it was nice knowing you." So yeah, she stabs you like a bunch of times, like, stabby, stab. I don't know, I've never done stab noises, okay? Stabby, stab, or something like that. So yeah, she stabs you, and then she stabs you like another 3 times, so stabby, stab. So after she's done doing the stabs, she goes back into her room and she washes her hands to show that she did not totally just stab you like a bunch of times. So the next day, Stan and Kyle are catching on. So they are like a little worried about you on where you are because it's already been like 2 days since you've been missing. So they think Heather has something to do with this. I don't know, man. I mean, she's been gone for 2 days and I just really miss her, you know? Stan, don't look at me like that. I know, but she means a lot to us. You know that, right? Yes, Stan, I know that. We're gonna find her, okay? No matter what it takes. And no matter what we have to go through. So then Kenny and Butters arrive. Hey, Phyllis. What's wrong? You all seem gloomy. Oh, hey, Butters. Hey, Butters. What's the matter, Phyllis? Oh, hi, Kenny. Nothing. Just worried about Listener. She hasn't been here for 2 days already, and me and Kyle are starting to worry. Huh. Yeah, Jolly gee, I haven't seen Listener either. Where do you think she could have gone? I don't know, Butters, but I just hope she's alright. Oh, okay. I best be going now. I gotta get to class. Bye. So, surprisingly and suspiciously, Heather leaves early, and she goes back into the basement, and she's had enough of you in her basement. So, this is what she does. She takes you out, and she throws you onto the road to rot. So, yeah. So, Kyle said he was going to be going on vacation, and he said, bye, Stan. I'm only going to be gone for 2 days, okay? Don't worry. But, please, if you find Listener, call me, and I'll tell my mom to drive me straight home, okay? Love you. Bye. Bye, Kyle. Have a great vacation, and yes, I will. So, Stan is driving by, and he sees you on the road, so let's do that right now. No. Listener, wake up. Love, wake up. Listener, wake up. So he drives you to an ambulance, and turns out you fell into a coma. And when he finds out Heather did the whole stabbing thing, he was mad. So he told Kyle about it, and Kyle rushed straight home. So you're in the coma, and they were pretty sad about it. So they asked if one of the friends wanted to come over. So Kenny came, Butters came, Cartman came, and a few others came. So Kenny is there with you, and he just hugs you. He's just so happy to see you. And then he says, unmuffled, is that bed comfy? Is that bed comfy? I'd like to be in it. A little? Got it. So then he just hugs you. So then Cartman comes over and he says, hey dude, it's glad to see you back. And that was actually the first heartwarming things I've actually heard Cartman say from my mouth. Okay, and then Butters, he's just saying all sorts of nice things, like, Listener, are you okay? We've been looking for you for 2 days now. What happened? So you told them everything, and I mean everything, okay? With all patience of detail, everything. So they were all just mad, okay? So they were super mad at Heather too, so this is what he decided to do. He decided to tell Heather's parents she did this, and she was later kicked out of the school, mainly expelled. So yeah, they never saw her there again. So this is the end of part 3. I will be making a part 4, and we'll see what happens next. But tell me if I should make this a series. I mean, if y'all want to do it. But yeah. Okay? Got it, and let's do this. Goodbye, my little honey bunnies. I hope you enjoyed this video. So, goodbye.